To my family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup, coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly on OnlyFans. Gabby and Tony Busby want $50 million. What they're getting is sued for defamation and trying to take me down. My career is all about real talk and honesty. I know my family and fans know exactly what this is about. And I'm going to be out there telling you whatever I need to say, just like I always do. I love all you guys. Thanks.
Yep. Let me start off by saying welcome to Mo Talk. Real sports and Mo. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and share. And I'm going to be honest with you, I'm proud of my brother Shannon. I'm proud of my brother Shannon. You should be as well. Reason why I'm proud of Shannon Sharpe is because Shannon Sharpe is not going to stay quiet. He is not going to allow them to bring the fight to him. Shannon say, you want to scrap? Well, we can scrap, and I'm going to bring the fight to you. He has every right to defend himself. You come to him with these allegations, then you come hiding your name is John Doe. Shannon like, nah. You finna be known who you are, Gabby. You are about to be known exactly who you are. You don't want to expose your name? Well, I'm going to expose your name. And if anybody got a right to do it, Shannon Sharpe has the right to do it. Why? Because they came at him. And I'm going to be honest with y'all, man. Everything that Shannon Sharpe said about Tony Busby is absolutely right. Everything that he said about this guy is right. This guy is an extortionist. He make a living off of defamation. He sit back and he see who is going to get the money or who has the money. And he go after young ladies that he know that has been in the company of these men. And they collaborate together to extort them. This guy made his name in Houston, Texas by going after Deshaun Watson. And it was crazy how it all unfolded. Sean was in a dispute with the Texans because he no longer wanted to be there. And the Texans was doing everything that they possibly can to keep Deshaun Watson there. Nothing that they could say, nothing that they could offer him was changing his mind. He wanted to be gone. And then all of a sudden, out of the blue, out of nowhere, Deshaun Watson is a sexual predator. Not one female, not two female, not 5 females, not 10 females, not even 15 females. Sean Busby went and found over 20 females to say that Deshaun Watson, after he made it so very clear that he no longer wanted to be a Texan, they sent the dogs out on him. None of them wanted to identify themselves. You done hung this man out to dry. You done defamated his name in the entire city. He has lost endorsements and millions of dollars off of allegations that was not proven. Nobody even went to the police to file any police reports of being raped, sexually assaulted, or anything. Everything was about money. Then not long ago, everybody knows what's going on with Diddy. Sean Busby finds a young lady that may or may not have been in the company of Diddy and Jay-Z. Jay-Z was like, nah, homeboy, I ain't giving you nothing. Jay-Z was the one that called him an ambulance chase, and he was absolutely right. Young lady come to say that, yo, Jay wasn't even there. Tony Busby, again, behind the madness. Now I'm going to ask you with this picture that is on the screen. What does Deshaun Watson, Jay-Z, Diddy, even Uncle Shay Shay, what do they all have in common? Not just that they're black and they're rich. And Busby is a buzzard. He's a snake. And he want to make a career after going after rich black men. I'm not here to say that Deshaun Watson is an innocent person. I'm not saying that Jay-Z is an innocent person. Nobody is saying that Diddy is an innocent person. Neither am I saying that Uncle Shay Shay is an innocent person. But what I'm saying is that the person that is coming after them is known to be a shady ass rat. When I first read the articles on Uncle yesterday, when it first came across, I was reading and I was like, come on, man, this can't be. And as I continue to read, I got to see who was representing the chick, Jane Doe, at the time. Gabby. I said Tony Busby, and immediately I began to question everything that I read. Why? Because of the history of Tony Busby. It's a shakedown. It is a shakedown. We're about to get into these text messages because, like I said, Uncle Shay Shay say he ain't going for that, right? He ain't going for the okie doke. He fighting back as he should. You say, yo, you want to say that I pressured you, that I took something from you that was unconsensual. You want to say that I threatened to choke you out, that I threatened to slap you. Well, we fist to get into it. We are about to see these text messages that Unc released. And I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm hoping that this is a lesson that Shannon learned from this, right? I'm proud that he's fighting back. So very proud that he's fighting back. But I can almost bet you that if he had a choice, this is not the choice that he would have taken. He wouldn't have taken the choice to share these text messages. This is supposed to be private. If he had a choice, he would not, and I believe him wholeheartedly that if he had the video, that he would release the video to the world so that the world could see that what this girl is talking about is a bold-faced lie. I believe him 100%. Because it's either release the video and show, put her on blast, release the text messages, and put her on blast or give her $50 million. Fuck that. We finna blast Gabby. And I'm clearing my name. Now with that, I'm hoping that Shannon learns a lesson from this, because there is a lesson to be learned. There is a lesson to be learned here. And some of these text messages are very, very questionable, right? I'm glad that he's fighting back, but I ain't gonna lie to you. There are things that Zuniga said, and I hope that's how she pronounced her name. That's how I spell Zuniga. Gabrielle Zuniga. There are some things that this chick said that if she said this in this text message, you can almost imagine some of the things that she was saying when they was in the confines of the bedrooms. But this is a statement by Lanny J. Davis. This is the counsel to Shannon Sharpe. We're about to get into it. We're going to talk about this thing, man. And yeah, I got pictures also of Gabrielle's nigga. Yeah, because, hey, I've never been a fan of the Jane Doe thing, man. Look, if you're going to come out and you're going to say that this is what it is that I do, and at least have the courage to show who it is that you are. Yeah, you was on the Jane Doe for less than 24 hours. But this is the statement, man. I want you, this is what Gabrielle said. She said, I want you to put a dog collar around my neck and choke me with it while you fucking me. Come on now. Do that sound like a purse? Do that sound like a person? This was in October 7th, 2023. When she sent this one to Aunt. Do that sound like a person that is being traumatized or mind manipulated? Nah. That sounds like a person that is enjoying every bit of whatever it is that she getting from Aunt. She says, I know you miss this big juicy ass. $25K for each cheek. That 50,000 right there. Gabrielle Zuniga in a text message to Shannon Sharpe, January 2025. See, it was easy for her to say that he will record her without her consent, right? We know the accident that he said there was an accident, that was a strange accident of him going live when he was slapping cheeks with whomever it was and he was slapping cheeks with, right? This is all orchestrated by Tony Busby. See, he got a history of doing these things, so we gonna say that he did this to you without your consent. He gonna fold. And this is what they be hoping for. They be hoping for these people to fold because they be believing that the tarnishment of their image can be so great that they gonna do whatever it takes to make this thing go away. Shannon like, nah, y'all done picked the right one, baby. Y'all done picked the right one, baby. She sent that one to my man on the 1st January 2025, 9:50, right? This lawsuit filed by Gabrielle Zuniga and orchestrated by her attorney, Tony Busby. Is a blatant and cynical attempt to shake down Mr. Sharpe for millions of dollars. It's filled with lies, distortions, misrepresentations, and will not succeed. In her efforts to extract a large financial settlement, Mr. Zuniga presented Mr. Sharpe with a secretly recorded video of a consensual sexual encounter. We believe the video has been heavily edited and taken entirely out of context, crafted to falsely portray a consensual act as non-consensual. Ms. Zuniga has refused to provide a copy of the full unedited version of the recording to Mr. Sharpe's legal team. To set the record straight, we are releasing several of Ms. Zuniga's own explicit text messages to Mr. Sharpe that clearly indicate the nature of the relationship was consensual and sexual in nature, and in many cases initiated by her with specific and graphic requests. Contrary to the allegations she makes in her lawsuit, consensual sex continued until the 2nd of January 2025, the day after she asked for $25,000 per cheek. As quoted above from her text message to Mr. Sharpe, there are other examples of text from Ms. Zuniga, for example. Only if you put that baby gravy in me, then I can do whatever I want. Then I can do whatever I want to me. That's how it's written. This is a text from Gabrielle Zuniga to Shannon Sharpe, November the 23rd, 2023. I want to put my tongue in your a-hole and then marry you. This is January the 12th, 2024. That's my daddy, F. I want you to put a big black baby in me. Come on, man. This is her, y'all. This is the white girl that is talking all of this here in these text messages. I'm sure her parents are real proud of her, man, right? By now, she's probably only 21 years old. She was 19, according to one article that I read when they first encountered one another at a gym, right? This is a 21-year-old talking like this. I want you to put a dog collar around my neck and choke me. I want to put my tongue in your ass and then you marry me, right? I want that baby gravy in me, whatever that is, right? That's my daddy. I want you to put a big black baby in me. What is this? Now, this is what made me start questioning Shannon. I'm like, Shannon, you for real allowing this white girl to talk like this to you, man? Like, you know, what's going on, bro? I can promise you that he did not want this here to come out. But the fight, when you in a fight, all gloves gotta come off. You're gonna take your licks, and these are licks. That sound like straight slave talk to me. You know that gun well that this girl was calling Shannon nigga. In the confines of their rooms. Man, I hope you learned a lesson from this here. Let's go on to some of these text messages here. Text from Gabrielle Zuniga to Shannon Sharpe. This is August 6, 2024. You better crave it because you're going to be stuck with it for life. After you put a big black baby in me, she said it again. This is a text from Gabrielle Zuniga to Shannon Sharpe, August 11, 2024. These messages are just a sampling of a broader pattern of graphic sexual communications initiated by Ms. Zuniga. The evidence paints a clear picture. This is consensual adult relationship that included role-playing, sexual language, and fantasy scenarios explicitly requested by Ms. Zuniga. The edited tape that Ms. Zuniga secretly taped and showed to Mr. Sharpe during her blackmail attempt tries to falsely portray as a result of the editing and out of context from prior text messages that the sexual activity was not consensual. Mr. Sharpe now believes her secret taping was all part of her plan, set up as part of her blackmail scheme, as distorted by her edited tape, a copy of which she refused to make available to Mr. Sharpe or his counsel. Mr. Sharpe categorically denies all allegations and coercion or misconduct, especially the gross lie of rape, and will not submit to what he seems as egregious attempt at blackmail. He stands firmly by the truth and is prepared to fight these false claims vigorously in court. He looks forward to vindication through due process and judgment based on a fact and law. Yeah, people. Yeah, people. I'm proud of my man. It's the same thing that Michael Irvin did just not too long ago. You know, when he just got caught up not too long ago. He fought. He wasn't quiet. People saying he needed to be quiet. Mike like, no. And I'm going to tell you something about somebody who has been lying on. They finna let you know, nah, nigga, you lying on me. You lying on me. And that's what Mike was doing. And that's the same thing that Shannon is doing. You ain't nothing but a high price whore. That's what you is. Y'all call them Instagram models. Y'all call them fan-only models or whatever. Now, these are high-price whores. You are a 21-year-old high-price whore that like to be choked out and like to eat ass. That's what you are. And you picked the wrong attorney and the wrong nigga to try to sue. And I'm hoping when Shannon is finished with y'all, you and Tony Busby, that we don't hear nothing else from y'all no more. So again, as I told y'all, I'm proud of my man. Standing up to the beast, not allowing them to extort him. And whatever cost it may take to him or on him, when this is all over with, all we can say was, Shannon, you got to do better. But at the end of the day, you win. Now, Shannon, when the smoke do clear, don't allow yourself to go through this here. Do not allow yourself. Remember how this feels. Remember this moment. Remember what you are going through. Remember this humiliation that you are feeling right now. And you get yourself back on top. Because I'm going to tell you something about your people. And I know your people because I am your people. Nigga, we will forgive you. And we'll forget about this here. Don't do this no more. This your year you should. This more talk. Y'all get at me. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Like I say, I'm proud of my man, Shannon, standing up, letting it be known that he's being extorted. Peace.